we're going to be opening tonight. And it looks like this failed to go live to Instagram. Oh, well. It says we should be able to. Really? Max Scherzer was working a perfect game? And they pulled him. Well, what can you do? They could have let him go a little bit longer than 68 pitches. All right. So, hey, what's going on? So we're going to do roll call in just a second. I'm also going to post where everybody's divisions are at. And then we'll get started with Topps Chrome momentarily. As far as football goes, that will immediately follow. All right. So let's see here. We got this copied and pasted. All right, here are the list of divisions. So Kevin's here. Jeff Lukowitz, are you in here? Chad Reagan, David Sipes, and Mike Coleman. So Jeff Lukowitz, Chad Reagan, David Sipes, Mike Coleman. And we'll get links sent out here. Hey, what's going on? All right, so links have been sent. And let me see here. Oh, it's not showing up the right price. There we go. All right. So, Chrome and controversy. Seems like there was a couple things that were supposed to be on the checklist that we have yet to see pop up. Now, I don't know, has anybody found blasters yet? I'm assuming that those have already gotten out there, and some of those have been open too. So there was an announcement made that you were going to have 5 extended SPs, including Bobby Witt and Julio Rodriguez. That did not end up happening, but they are on the autograph checklist. So here's my question. Should we be so concerned with what's not in Topps Chrome or what is? Because there's still a lot of good things that is included in Topps Chrome. And I've seen some very illogical things on the internet. I know. I shouldn't be looking at the internet for logic, right? But, I mean, there's just some responses that are just mind-boggling. Unfortunately, there are some things that Topps is doing right now that they've kind of messed some things up. You wonder, is it possibly a correlation issue where later waves of the product are going to show up with a higher frequency of pulls? I mean, it's impossible to tell, but something similar happened with a product released over in Europe, a soccer product, where a lot of trying to remember if it was autographs but things were coming up in bunches in irregular patterns. So it's interesting to see how that's going to play out. But I mean, if those cards never pop up, obviously there's a reason to be upset for those who bought at pre-orders. I mean, even here with pricing the break that we just did, I had to think about it, and I'm like, well, there's a few different things that I could do, and I figured one thing that I can do. I'm going to put this up to a vote here. All right. One thing I could do is I could put a Pro Set Blaster hint. That'll give 3 more autographs out in this break. Or, since Aaron Judge is chasing the home run record, maybe I could throw in this old blaster of Chronicles and we could see some Aaron Judge rookies. Maybe 1 or 2. We know how Chronicles is. The fun stuff likes to peek in there. So let's put this up to a vote. What do you think? Should we add the Chronicles blaster or the Pro Set blaster? And it's I'll give it 1 minute, and then we're going to get started. All right, so we're going to throw in something a little extra in this break, since Topps Chrome had a little bit less than what was expected. Do we want to see 2017 Chronicles or 2021 Pro Set added into the break? I got 1 box of Pro Set, or 1 vote for Pro Set, sorry. Anybody else? Oh, tell me there's another cricket in here. So again, we're going to add a little something extra to the break. There was actually something else that's missing from the Topps Chrome product. So much like what is it? Tribute has those relics with the MLB authentic logo on them, right, for the jersey pieces. There was supposed to be something like that in the Chrome product. And then it got changed to, not this jersey, not from any specific game or whatever. And they kind of went lame on that too. Again, is it a big deal? We need to focus. We have Wander, we have O'Neal Cruz, we have these guys as autograph subjects, and I mean, let's face it, the scarcer their stuff is to get, the more money that it's going to be worth. So for people worrying about price, it's those SPs were supposed to be tough to get anyway, right? I mean, it wasn't like they were going to be easy to get. So odds are they weren't going to be in a lot of the boxes. But there definitely does need to be a correction, and I'm seeing it now. It actually took until about 4 o'clock today for the rebuy prices to come out. So I mean, even the distributors weren't 100% sure where the needle was going to stop on this. So yeah, understandable. So that's it. We only had one vote. It doesn't matter if you're in the break or not. All right. I want to see more than one vote. I want to see options. 2017 Chronicles or 2021 Pro Set Blaster. What do we add to the break? And then I'm going to read off the divisions, and then we're going to get started. So Jeff Lukowitz, you have the National League Central. Chad Reagan, National League West, National League East. David Sipes, American League Central. Kevin Chaparro, American League West. And Mike Coleman, American League East. I got one more vote for the Pro Set. So I got two people that want to see the Pro Set. So we're throwing in the Pro Set here. I'm gonna give it another 20 seconds, and then we're gonna get started. Again, if you guys are in here, Jeff Lukowitz, Chad Reagan, and Mike Coleman, would love to see the comments in here. I like to see the comments in general. The more comments there are, the more likely that the feed is going to get seen. Immediately following this break, we have Leaf Metal Draft Football, Random Division, and it's supported with 3 Prestige Blasters. All right, now, since they cut the Megas out of Prestige, it seems like the autographs are popping up much more often in this year's Blasters than they were in last year's. All right. Also, I got to add, there's still one division left in football. One division remaining in football. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it into the drip shop here. Manage products, add. What is it? So I believe it's the NFC North that's still available. Yeah, NFC North. And it's going to be $49. NIL autos will be done as a draft break, as we have been doing prior. All right. I guess I can post that in here. Oh no. Easty video. So that's for the football break that's coming up next. All right. So let's do this thing. Matter of fact, let's open up the pro set first. Let's see what the bonus is before we get to the regular break. All right. So there's like a 50 card set in here. I'll divide those up later. And we have our autographs. All right, first card is Aaron. Shop's doing great. So I still haven't put everything in place from the show this past weekend, but we're working on that. And probably in the morning, probably stay here for a few minutes and finish off the last boxes. All right, so Aaron Zavala, 16 home runs, 14 steals, an OPS of 873. Texas Rangers, second round pick. So Texas Rangers, Aaron Zavala. Look at the statistics. There we go. There aren't any. This page is messed up. All right, so Rangers, that would be American League West. Andrew Abbott. And Reds, AA. This year, 10-7 record. 159 strikeouts in 118 innings. A whip of 1.25. I don't know if Volpe's on the checklist. He might be. Leaf uses, gets signers for most of the top ones. Now, this set came out a while ago. All right. Volpe, I believe, is a Fanatics exclusive athlete. And now Fanatics exclusive athletes are only going to be signing for tops, for my knowledge. So will we see Volpe in future Leaf releases? No. But I don't know if he's in this one or not, because this would have been before that time period. And then Jose Rodriguez. And I believe he's Mets. Shortstop. Nope, this guy's a pitcher. There's a whole bunch of Jose Rodriguez's here. Is this guy also a Rangers prospect? This guy's a catcher. I need Jose Rodriguez, the shortstop. Will you please stand up? Shortstop. There we go, and that's his face. White Sox. So AA prospect for the White Sox. 11 home runs, 40 steals, 280 average, and an OPS of 770, and he's at AA right now For some reason, I'm not getting full stats on MILB.com right now, just summaries. So that's all I got. All right, so a little bonus there. So now let's open this Topps Chrome box. What do you say? All right. Again, football immediately to follow. There is one division left, the NFC North. And it is available through the Drip Shop for anybody who is interested in getting in that break. And I must say, impressed with what I've seen out of those Leaf Metal Draft Jumbos so far. All right. So first look at 2022 Topps Chrome. Again, we know what's not in there, but let's take a look at all the fun stuff that is in here. See, I like that, the way that insert set looks. So again, not a huge amount of cards. That's why with one box, we obviously go for a random division break here. So yeah, I think Volpe does have a chance of making the opening day roster with the changes that have been made. What was that backwards? It was just backwards because it was backwards. I wouldn't be surprised if Francisco Alvarez has a shot at making the starting lineup, although, must say, yeah, usually like short prints and weird stuff are backwards, but that's not the case here. There's just stuff flipped backwards. That's a sign that things didn't quite come out the way they were supposed to. Alvarez not doing quite so well at AAA, but he did get a home run the other night, so I think he's got like 26 home runs for the year. For a catcher, that's mighty impressive. So, I think if he has a good spring training, again, a Rookie of the Year candidate is to the benefit of the major league teams to allow him to come up. So, and what do we got here? We got Clayton Kershaw, Shane Baz with the rookie card there. Brian Hayes, Future Stars. This design really hasn't changed much the last few years, has it? They kind of look all the same. Patrick Wisdom, Jose Siri, and I like the way that these insert cards look here. So we got Polar Bear Pete with this new classics. So sharp looking card there. Yeah, and that's all part of the development. Alec Manoa with the refractor. Just like Alvarez, probably just having a bad month. It's late for him. It's late in the year, so Volpe took a little while to get warmed up. Dominguez took a little while to get warmed up, but he's actually played pretty well. I believe even advancing a level this year, if I'm not mistaken. 87, Lubob. Joey Votto. Brian Hayes. Got Luis Gill. Here comes the Bohm. Jaron Duran rookie. And here's another one here. Heart of the City insert. And here comes the Judge. Not only do I think this deserves a top load, but I think this does too. On the day that they were eliminated, Mike Trout. And people are relentless on the internet about his playoff record or lack thereof. I bet you Dan Marino is very happy the internet really wasn't a thing when he was playing. Probably would have been a bit of a distraction, right? He's always hurt. He's second in the league in home runs. Franmil Reyes, Francisco Lindor, Cedric Mullins, and Tyler Miguel, who ruined the Mets' perfect game after Max Scherzer left in the 7th inning. Boo. No. He's all right. But he was also in on that combined no-hitter, so that's cool. Below average arm. I really thought he was booked as a 5-tool guy. And yeah, I mean, you really don't know if these guys are going to be, swing and miss types as they advance. And part of that is also the coaching and philosophy behind it. So we got another New York City, and this one is Pete Alonso. Good looking card there. Lance Lynn. Luis Robert with the new classics. Trey Ambergay. I don't know. How can we make this card look fancy, right? Or we could just jump up and down and scream about it like they would on Whatnot, but it's not really a big deal. Bryce Baby. And George Springer. I guess it's okay to mention Whatnot on Drip when you're poking fun of it, right? George Springer with the 87 tops. Reed Detmers, who's had his ups and downs this season, literally and figuratively, including going up and down between the majors and AAA. Connor Wong with the refractor. Yelich, Edward Cabrera, Prism refractor. And Ranzi Contreras. All right, so that's one half of the box. And now for the other side. And we do have our autograph in here. Oh yeah, Dela Cruz is killing it. I don't think he's in low A. Didn't he get brought up to Triple A? I'm not Triple A. Double A. Let me see. I thought he got brought up to Double A, but I might be thinking of the wrong guy. Yeah, no, he's in Chattanooga. Choo choo. 304 average, 945 OPS, 28 home runs, 47 steals. So he got called up to Double A on July 22nd. And from the looks of things, his numbers are only improving. So I think he's 20 years old, 6'5" shortstop. I sold both those Ellie De La Cruz autos that we had in the Bowman experiment that were misses over the weekend. So they are no longer here. Hey, guess what? Autograph number 2 is in my hands. So we got them both. All right. That's cool looking. All right. I think the second half of the box is actually a little more exciting here. Let me get some more sleeves ready to go. I think we'll be giving some 1 cent love out pretty frequently. All right, so we got Aaron Ashby, who I think's been kind of hit or miss this year too, but I think Reed Detmers will be a decent pitcher. I think this guy's going to be a star, personally. So we'll see what happens. Steven Strasburg. About Jackson Kawar with the purple sparkle there. 217 out of 299 for the Royal rookie. Cole Calhoun. Xander Bogaerts. Tyler Megill. It's a rookie. 1 cent line. Why not? And Vlad Jr. refractor. Zach Pop. Nico Horner. Starling Marte and Matt Olson on the 87. Again, we have a football break. There's one division left, able to be purchased right out of the drip shop. Juan Soto. Little bat flippy picture there. Chris Bryant, showing as a Giant, and Seth Beer, rookie refractor. Yadier Molina. So NFC North available on the drip shop right now for our next break. $49. Xander Bogaerts Prism Refractor. Got Josiah Gray. Looks like some streaking from the printing process. Oh, but that's pretty. Vlad Jr. Very cool looking insert card there. The legendary Miggy Cabrera. Lars Nootbaar. It's a rookie card. Jesse Winker. Gavin Sheets. Refractor. Sammy Long. Brandon Lau. Kyle Lewis. Future Stars. Miggy Cabrera on the 87. Bregman, Real Muto, Tim Anderson. There's Real Muto with a refractor. Matt Manning, rookie card. Him and Casey Mize and Tariq Skubal, all promising pitchers for the Tigers. And that's a very important component in staying relevant. Matt Olson, Alex Verdugo, Max Fried, Prism Refractor. Kevin Gausman, Max Kranick, Gavin Sheets, and Marcos Deplan. 317 out of 499. Is it a 55? Yes. Mitch Haniger, Tyler Stevenson, Reese Hoskins, and Greg Diekman for the Cubs is the other rookie auto. All right. So we have that, and what the heck? Let's open the Chronicles one too. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay. All right, so we got Altuve, Molina, Sam Travis with the Prism, Betts, Stanton, Jordan Montgomery, not the Yankee rookie we were looking for. But he had a lot of nice things to say about his former pitching coach. And Joey Votto. Hey, here comes the Judge. Absolute memorabilia rookie card. There we go. So we got the Judge rookie. $5.59 out of $9.99. Max Schebler and Ryan Healy. And now that'll close things out. I think we threw in enough extra there, right? So let's recap it, and then let's get right to football. I don't like the way iOS updated. It's hard to see notifications now. So again, highlights. We got Aaron Zavala, I believe is a Rangers prospect. Andrew Abbott, Reds prospect. Jose Rodriguez, White Sox prospect. So that's AL West, NL Central, and AL Central. For the AL West, you got this nice Mike Trout. Another one for the NL Central, Greg Diekman. Redemption card. And then AL East, looking pretty good. Deplan auto, and then you got this Guerrero insert, and a couple nice Aaron Judge cards. So that is one box of Chrome, which again doesn't really determine what the whole set is about, but didn't see a Wander rookie, didn't see an O'Neal Cruz rookie, so those guys are obviously floating around there. But I'm thinking we do jumbo breaks. 2 jumbo boxes, something else in there. We use what is the prevailing price point now, obviously. I kind of was waiting to see what happened with all that once I realized that was looking like a train wreck. Top still has not made any official announcements to my knowledge, but there is Topps just started a thread 2 minutes ago. All right, I'm going to read the official announcement. I don't want to push the football break any further than it has to, but this is like literally just off of Twitter, like 2 minutes ago. Topps' highest priority is our customers, and we want to provide you with an update. As soon as we became aware of the questions regarding the 2022 Topps Chrome Baseball product, we immediately reached out to the manufacturer to uncover any issues. Now, they're the manufacturer, but obviously the printer is kind of the one who's responsible for how the set actually comes out. For all future shipments of Chrome and for customers that have already purchased product through Topps.com and hobby shops or breakers that purchase directly from us, so it's just from them, we will provide one additional 2-card silver pack for each 2022 Topps Chrome Baseball Hobby Box purchased. The short print parallels will be randomly inserted in these packs. So getting the silver packs doesn't mean you're getting the SPs. It's just to, I guess, make up for the dilution of the product. So what's going to end up happening is if you get a 2-card silver pack, right, that's for a 24-pack box. So my assumption is whatever the original odds of getting an SP in a box, right? So you got to take the pack odds and divide by 24. Whatever the original odds of getting an SP in a box, let's just say hypothetically it was 1 per case, right? So every 12 silver packs they put out, 1 SP should be in there. All right. Again, those are just using hypothetical numbers. The short print parallels will be randomly inserted in these packs. We are working directly with every distribution channel of the product to ensure these packs are properly distributed through the original sellers. Our customers are and continue to be the main focus in everything that we do. Human errors unfortunately happen, and when they do, we want to make it right. We are working to implement additional safeguards to minimize these types of mistakes in the future and continue to strengthen our processes with our partners. All right, we're getting into the bullshit here. Stay tuned for more. We are quickly working on this and will provide further updates ASAP. This is funny. Somebody just commented, stop putting in last second short print and super short print, and you wouldn't have that problem, even if it means pushing the release date back to later in the year. Do it the right way first. You know, they already pushed this back 2 months. They had 2 more months. But, so, I don't know. I thought they were going to give us a free box of diamond icons like the last problem, but so there's your official announcement from Topps. So now the question is this going to affect the box prices? I do think that the bigger retailers are going to, at least with future orders, put those packs in with the orders. Question is, do they feel like footing the bill on shipping all those packs out to people who have already ordered? Don't know. And God help us if those things show up in PWEs. But anyway. So that was that just like literally like just had popped in the Twitter feed. So, all right, for football, we have the NFC North still available for $49. That is exclusively plain white envelope. I was kind of being facetious there, but so I really don't like the way this looks. First of all, the clock looks all funky now. Got that. Anyway. And then like the notifications, they scroll. So like you can't see half of them. Ugh. I should have upgraded to 16. That was a mistake. All right, so football. Can I still see those comments? Football. I can. Let's see who's here. Mike Coleman, Dawson Bowling, Brian Carnegie, Denny Angelo, Mark Vanderpoppen. Yeah, I saw Twitter blowing up and I took a peek. I guess it was somebody on Twitter is asking, will Topps release odds on the special packs? Again, my thing to that is most likely it's just going to be what those packs are going to equal, or those silver packs are going to equal a 24-pack box. So you take the original odds, divide by 24. That's what your special pack odds are going to be. I really didn't think that they were going to just leave that hanging. Like the relic thing, things are subject to change. They say that when they put out the sell sheets. But as far as the other cards, they had released that information like a week prior to release. All right. We wait on those. So here's the thing. People are pre-ordering these boxes months ago, not knowing if these guys were going to be in there. So it's kind of like, well, you didn't know that they were going to be there to begin with. All right. For those people, obviously people who ordered within that week period and then found it, everybody who ordered in a 7-day period might have gotten blindsided. But a lot of the pre-orders were well in advance of it being known whether there was going to be short prints. Autographs were known because I do believe Julio was, I don't know if he wasn't on the original sell sheet, but he was on some material that came afterwards. And the autographs are there. They're popping on eBay, and they're not cheap. But you can't. If they make this work, all right, and the packs get distributed the way that they're supposed to, then that'll be good. So I'm not seeing any answers to who's here for football, including those who were here earlier. If you are here for football, let me know you are here. I'm going to start sending links out. All right. So let me get this. Football was on the regular page. So again, we are sending this out here. Dawson Bolin, Brian Carnegie. I agree. Do it right the first time, and this isn't the only problem they've had with something that was supposed to be added to the product in shorter numbers. Like recently, there was a major problem with a soccer product. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You also got to remember they're just taking over the reins. It's not just Fanatics is just taking over the reins from Topps, but they bought out the printing company even more recently. I guess that gives them more control over quality control, right? Except they're not there yet. What about the home run derby cards? What was the issue with those? All right, so again, we're going to post the divisions because I lost it on my screen. Oh, some of the codes were mixed up. Oh yeah, different players. Yeah, I mean that has happened. I don't think that was a very prevalent problem, though. I think that was. I only seen a few complaints about that. So, all right. So AFC West and AFC North. Mike Coleman. Dawson Bowling. You have the AFC East and AFC South. Brian Carnegie, NFC East. Denny Angelo, NFC West. Mark Vanderpoppen, NFC South. And the NFC North is still available for sale in the Drip Shop. So until we show the first hit, you can buy into this break. And I should have enough room in the trash can for all these wrappers. So good luck, everybody. And remember, the NIL cards will go to a draft break. So all divisions would get a shot at it. Whoever's in spot 1 picks first. If there is an NIL, which there should be, we've seen a couple in most of these boxes. I mean, would you have won? That's the question. Would you have won? Did that player hit a home run that day? I mean, not that they should say tough luck, but yes. I don't know. They still owe me, like, during the pandemic, they said, we'll ship it to you when we're back in our offices. They still owe me a couple decent autographs. So, I mean, it's not like, unfortunately, this is the norm. and I guess it's unfortunate that this is almost like expected behavior. I mean, if I had to pick between Topps and Panini's customer service, it's tough, man. Upper Deck seems to be on the ball. I haven't personally dealt with them much. My one experience wasn't too bad. Leaf has been pretty good with stuff. You know, anytime there's been an issue, they've always taken care of it right away. And remember, like, players not signing is often out of their control, right? Waiting for redemptions. But, I mean, if any company's been proactive on that, the fact that Leaf threatened to take CeeDee Lamb to court over it, I mean, technically they did, and then they dropped it a week later when he signed the cards. You know, that kind of shows that they are a company that's looking to bat for you. I think there's a lot of things that Fanatics doesn't know how to answer the questions right away on, but you will get something once they figure it out. They responded to the Diamond Icons and looked to make it right. They responded to the, I think it was like I don't remember. It was a soccer release. They made it right. This, it looks like they're trying to make it right. But, like, people wanted answers on Friday, and they closed at 5 o'clock. So they had all day to talk about it, discuss it, figure out where the problem was, and now they got a plan in place on how to fix it. So we also have to remember that 72-hour attention span that I talk about that has a lot of of influence on people's like complaining habits. That this is something where again you sometimes need to give at least one full business day for this to settle down and get resolved. So let's take a look at 2022 Prestige. This is also the first time that we're looking at this. We have Tony Pollard. This is one of the Blaster exclusives, these diamond parallels. Chris Olave. And Devin Duvernay, 80 out of 299. Had a massive kick return in the Ravens game. But I don't think that ended right for them at the end, did it? Evan McPherson, I'm surprised that giving the guy a card again. He's a kicker. He's nothing legendary, but I mean his mosaic cards were almost legendary status for a while. Chase Young. Any given Sunday. Earl Campbell. Channing Tindall. And what do we got here? Fletcher Cox with the diamond parallel. Carson Wentz with the Washington logo on his card. And Travis Kelce, Prestigious Pros. Pierre Strong Jr. Kyle Hamilton. Let's see what round these guys were picked in. No. So Bills and Eagles, last I checked, having an easy time with their games. I don't know. What's my fantasy team look like? Hurts good. Jefferson not so good. He needs some garbage time yardage. That's what he needs. Let's see. My opponent's done, and he's lost. So. And one of my best players I had on the bench. So after no points last week, I decided not to pull the trigger yet on Aiden Hutchinson. I played an IDP, and he did 24.5 points. So I don't know. I'm going to look next week, maybe give him a shot. Daniel Carlson, Damian Pierce, Micah Parsons, green extra point, 75 out of 249. So because this is a retail-only product, we're actually seeing numbered cards in the retail boxes. It's because they don't have a choice, but they're kind of taking them out of everything else. Josh Allen. Derek Stingley Jr. Charles Cross. Legends. Rondé Barber. Powerhouse. George Kittle. Perry and Winfrey. And Isaiah Spiller. It's a nice looking diamond parallel there. Kareem Hunt. And there's the first blaster. So no autographs yet. So again, the NFC North can still be bought for $49. Oh, the Bills had a game of attrition like the Steelers did last week. Anybody major? I would say if it were Josh Allen, my Twitter would have blown up again. So, wow, my worst defender scored 6 points that I started. Hey, yo. For life. Spiller is a Charger. So, Isaiah Spiller, Chargers. That would be AFC West. Again, NFC North still up for grabs in the Drip app. Anybody's interested? Oh, look, they put 2 in there. Interesting one there. So what breaks we got going on? Oh, we have an autograph. So this is it. NFC North, $49. Once we show that auto, then we pull it off. And I got a question. So I don't have any more Prestige Blasters. And I did score a good deal on some retail at the last show that I was at. So some guys who break on whatnot that didn't want these products anymore. So I bought literally the whole table. So maybe I can show off some of those in a few minutes. But I don't have 22 Prestige. I just have the 21 Prestige in stock. Gabriel Davis. So again, we have an autograph coming. And like I said, 22, not as strong of a rookie class, but Prestige is definitely a stronger product compared to last year. 158 out of 449, Russell Wilson. At least as far as delivering hits. Got Michael Pittman. Leo Chenal. Quinnen Williams. T.Y. Hilton. Carson Strong, who ended up not being such a strong quarterback and getting cut. Trent McDuffie, 212 out of 299. Extra points parallel. And we got Alexander Madison, diamond. Daxton Hill. Trevor Penning. Keenan Allen, franchise favorites. Dalvin Cook, powerhouse. Jahan Dotson. Daxton Hill with the diamond parallel. Donovan McNabb still getting cards. And that autograph is going to go to the NFC East. 23 out of 99. Jordan Davis. Jordan Davis, 23 out of 99. Adam Thielen. Tyler Allgeier. Roger McCreary. Justin Simmons. And there's that stack. So NFC North gone. We have over 300 products to do personals of, including things like I have 8 boxes of wild card mat left. They're all silver. 8 boxes of wild card mat. If we can knock them all out, I'll order another case. I really like these. And there's a new wild card product that's going to come out in a couple months. That's, I think it's no base, all killer, no filler, 5 autos. So very similar to what you see out of the Leaf stuff. So that should be interesting to see too. And I think I'm going to maybe order a couple cases of that. Because we usually sell a lot of Leaf. So the wild card stuff, again, very good looking quality on those cards. Sleeving these guys. I thought I had another pile of cards I was supposed to sleeve, and I don't see them. So I must have either sleeved them or they're just in here. Yeah, I guess I sleeved them. All right. Final Prestige Blaster for the break. It's actually the last one I have right now. Huh? Oh, I like this. Yeah. It is what it is. For a retail product, I think we'll like those cards. Clearly, Leaf Metal Draft is the main event in this one. All right. Nothing to it but to do it. Yes, the mat are still 44. And I think that link is still active on my page too. On the web page from the other day. What do you got here? Aziz Ojolari. Jerry Jeudy. Nick Bonito. Perry and Winfrey, 88 out of 99. sharing this here. All right, so that's sent over. And now back to our reveal here. CeeDee Lamb, Pat Freiermuth, Joe Burrow highlight reel. Haven't seen too many highlights yet. Andrew Booth Jr., but keep in mind, both of these games that they lost were close. So it's kind of, I mean, you did have the Cowboys without Dak Prescott, so they should have been a little bit of an easier role, I would think. But it's still early in the season. Game 2. Still a ways to go. And Robert Quinn, Sam Howell, Christian Harris. There's Dak right there. Any given Sunday, Patrick Mahomes. Kyle Phillips, Titans. T. Higgins, 229 out of 299. I don't remember. Is he still under concussion protocol? I want to say he was out for the week, but he might not have been. Yeah, Rush did okay. Oops. John Elway just got sacked. And 151 out of 199. Look at that. 3 blasters, 2 autographs. I told you they come out a little bit more often in these. I've already had 1 request to bring more of these in, so if I see a few requests, then I'll try to get in a decent amount. So Trey McBride, Cardinals. That would be the NFC West. Cade York, Jamal Charles with the diamond parallel. Kenneth Walker III, Devin Lloyd. And Heroes insert, Patrick Mahomes. That is a sharp-looking card. It gives me vibes of the look that the Marvels inserts have. So this is one of the nicer looking things that you'll see out of the Prestige boxes too. Josh Allen, powerhouse. Can't deny that. And Zion Johnson, diamond parallel. And that's a wrap for the Prestige portion of the break. So now it's on to the main event. Leaf Metal Draft. Ooh, zebra print. Let's see here. Yep, this is one of the guys in our last draft break. So numbered 3 out of 5, Tanner McKee. 3 out of 5, Tanner McKee. So he's a Stanford Cardinal. Now, they just had a game this past weekend, right? So let's see how he's continuing on, because we've been talking about these guys, how they're doing in their college season as we've been pulling them. Let's see what we got here. Having trouble with the ESPN page. Why? I might have to go back to that. Texans, Tenacious D, 9 out of 20, Derek Stingley Jr. Here we go. I just got Tanner McKee's numbers up. Looks like they didn't have a game this past weekend. September 10th was the last one, I guess. That's weird. It's still loading, though, so I think it's pulling up old data. We'll go back to that in a minute. And drafted. Not drafted, sorry. Not drafted. He was actually cut during the preseason by Buffalo, but currently resides on the New England Patriots practice squad. Numbered 6 of 25, Jalen Weidermeyer. So, Patriots. And here is another one, numbered 8 out of 20 for the Texans, Christian Harris. And this is very interesting. This parallel, numbered 9 out of 10, perfectly matches the team that drafted this guy. So we got Sauce Gardner, Jets, Jets. Nice green parallel there. Fifth rounder, numbered 1 of 4, drafted by the Browns, Jerome Ford. And 3 out of 15, Eagles, Kennedy Brooks. We already pulled one out of this case. Number 2 out of 30 for the NFC West Niners, Joe Montana. That's not a bad card to get in a $49 break. NFC West Niners, Joe Montana. Yet another hit for the Eagles. NFC East racking up some major numbers here. 6 out of 25. Nakobe Dean. He was a third-round pick. He was also a Butkus Award winner, which will probably prove him well if he ever goes into corporate world. Oh, wait, Butkus, not Butkus. Never mind. And then NFC South with the 1 of 1. Tyler Allgeier, Mojo Tiger. So 5th rounder, 151st overall pick, Tyler Allgeier. So 1 NIL card. So that means it's not going to be a draft break. It's just going to be spot 1 gets it. And that'll go up in the group tomorrow. So now we saw pretty much all the autographs all in a row. Just recapping the Prestige again. Trey McBride, Cardinals. That's NFC West. And Jordan Davis, Eagles, NFC East. I think the Eagles had 3 autographs in that one. It's not too bad. 3 out of the 12. All right. So, if anybody has any personal break requests, let me know. We do have another break that I'm going to post here in the Facebook stream that we're currently filling. So I didn't have good reception at the show. The Wi-Fi was no bueno either. So I tried, but I couldn't really post anything there. It was an effort, and I still also had to help all the customers out. So I did not really get to push this break, and I didn't want the discount date to pass, and there was only a few teams on there. So because I was unable to take care of that through the weekend, let's see, will this actually show up? Or is it too many characters? I think it's too many characters. I'll just break this up into pieces. So, cut it in half here, I guess. There we go. So I got all the teams on there. Let me get that wild card box. So again, these are running out. If anybody is looking to break one of these open, 1, 2, 3. Actually, I actually have 8 left still. There was 9 in here. Again, all silvers. So Andrew Fryman, pick me a number from 1 to 4. Number from 1 to 4. I don't think I tagged anybody, really. Yeah. All right, box number 2. again, that wild card Matt. I feel like every box we've opened out of this case has had the special bonus pack. We're 4 out of 4, I believe. So I wonder if there's hot cases out there. That would make sense. Otherwise, it doesn't. That would be all 4 out of the case that you would expect. Well, there might be 5 in a case. It's like iffy. Let's do the chase pack first, because honestly, I feel like most of them there hasn't been much crazy stuff in anyway. So Mijai Sanders, Derek Tangelo, Neffi Sewell, Pierre Strong Jr., Nakobe Dean. He's the one that just got hurt for the Bills, right? Jermaine Johnson. All those are out of 250. And then you got Drake London, 14 out of 50. And Evan Neal, 1 out of 5. And we'll give a little 1 cent love to all these guys. All right. And as for the rest of the box, that's nice. That's decent too. Decent names. And some low numbered stuff too. All about that base, Kyle Phillips. So we got Carson Strong, 21 out of 25. Tyler Goodson, number 2 out of 8. Kenneth Walker III, 9 out of 50. Numbered 9 out of 10, red ink, Quay Walker. Let's see here. So he made a big play against the Bears. Linebacker for the Packers. No, that box of Leaf was definitely tough to beat. Everything numbered under 20. This is not quite as strong as a Leaf hobby product, but for what it is definitely been giving out some solid looking cards. You know, they have a different feel to them too. Kobe Bryant, 17 out of 25. And another decent name, Derek Stingley Jr., 1 out of 25. All right. So third overall pick by the Texans. So 1 out of 25. Two very decent names on the defensive end of the ball. So yeah, they look nice too. And I mean it's 44 for a box. Like for what you're paying for it, you're getting a really nice value. The cards are cool. You know, probably fun to collect the set. All right, you have the gold and the silver versions. And we have Alec Pierce, 34 out of 100. Now, Alec Pierce. Wide receiver for the Colts. And he got hit by Texans Jalen Petre, and that led to a $9,000 fine. So he was on the wrong end of that, but he was a second-round pick, 53rd overall. So, again, three decent names coming out of this product. 47 out of 100, Ikem Iquanu. So, like, seriously, like, this isn't that much more money than a Sage Blaster. And let's face it, like, when you get the three autos out of a Sage Blaster, two of those guys are usually, like, undrafted free agents. Like, some of them never even end up seeing a team. I like this checklist. I think Wildcard is making an affordable product that looks good, feels good. There's Desmond Ridder. Had a heck of a game yesterday as well. And one more good name, Breece Hall, 57 out of 100. To go with a Breece Hall auto, 17 out of 100. So Jets, Jets. And what was he, a second rounder or third rounder? Second rounder, 36 overall pick. That's not, and these are like quality position players, you know? You do have some defensive guys, but decent ones, right? Third overall pick, that's not bad. And then, you know, a couple more early round guys. So, not too bad at all. I mean, based on the numbering, this almost seems like it's kind of a pretty limited product for what it is, too. So if anybody else is interested, when they're gone, they're gone. But if we can get them gone quickly enough, I think I can still reorder this product. I don't think it's sold out. And I don't think they're upcharging the crap out of it. You know, it's not a huge margin product to begin with, so I think they just kind of left it alone. So who wants to see if we can get rid of these today? $44 ripped and shipped for a mega box of wild card mat. So I don't know what the blasters look like. I know they're like 2 autos. I don't know if they run the same checklist as these megas. So I can't speak for the blasters, but I think these megas are awesome. They are mega cool. So $44. That's ripped and shipped. And I have 8 currently in stock. I have 7 currently in stock. All right, let's see here. So these were the other 3 from before. So Mark, pick me a number, 1, 2, or 3. So Andrew picked a good box, but did he pick the best one? 1, 2, or 3? So again, wild card mat box for Mark Vanderpoppen. Looking to see which box you want. So some big hits tonight as far as football goes. Baseball was a little tough tonight. Number 2. All right, good luck. Yep, you got a chase pack too. I think every single one of these has them. Supposed to be 1 in every 5 boxes. So. Again, these are mega boxes, but they are considered hobby megas. And Leaf is going to be doing some more football hobby blasters. So they did those last year. Again, premium names only. So not some of the filler stuff. So Leaf announcing a few products. I know someone was asking me if I had the 23 Pure set, and I was like, that's 2023. That's coming. But it's going to be like all acetate cards. Looks very, very sharp. A lot of cool stuff on the horizon for Leaf as they're continuing to innovate their designs. So good luck, Mark. You got Jordan Davis. One set love for all these chase pack cards. Grant Calcaterra. All the regular ones here are numbered out of 250. Drake Jackson. Jaquan Brisker. Jalen Weidermeyer. And Darian Kennard. Hassan Haskins, numbered to 25. And John Mechie, 12 out of 50. All right. So again, some more wild card mat. These are considered a hobby mega box. Available $44 ripped and shipped. We have 7 left. Sold a few of these at the show too. I think somebody picked up like 6 of them. Wipe me out of the gold ones. I guess he's collecting the gold set. All right, let's see who we got in this box. There we go. All about that base, Brees Hall, Desmond Ridder, 81 out of 200. And numbered 61 out of 100. Undrafted free agent currently on the Eagles practice squad. Lots of Eagles tonight. 61 out of 100, Mario Goodrich. So this guy was an undrafted free agent, but still hanging on to the practice squad. And next we have Darian Kennard, 3 out of 25. Darian Kennard, offensive tackle for the Chiefs. So he was a 5th rounder, 3 out of 25. On the O-line, Darian Kennard. 48 out of 50, Jahan Dotson. There's Aiden Hutchinson. We'll give that a little 1 cent love for you because I know that means something for you. Carson Strong. Tyler Allgeier, 7 out of 25. And 7 out of 10. So another O-line guy. Seven out of 10. Sean Ryan, 3rd rounder for the Packers. So still getting mostly guys that were drafted, but not the sexy positions this box. But you got to remember, some of these guys, right? They don't really see much autograph play anywhere else, right? Maybe that guy ends up in contenders draft and contenders and nothing else the whole year. So for people who PC teams, those cards actually can get desirable. Like I remember, even out of the Sage Blasters, which I know I carry them, but I'm personally not a huge fan. Kids like them because they get 3 autos for $20. So to each their own. But some of the things that come out of there are so obscure, and then you have this undrafted free agent that makes it all the way through and actually gets to play, and then you end up getting, $18 for a card that you don't even know who the guy is. But that's also an upside to some of these alternative products. Kenneth Walker III, 44 out of 100. 12 out of 100, Carson Strong. And Thomas Booker, 4 out of 5. Hassan Haskins, 17 out of 100. So I think we pulled him before too. Yeah, we did. So Titans 4th rounder. Yeah, we had 2 of them in one box. One was out of 100. The other one was out of 25. And then 5 out of 15, Desmond Ridder, whose stock probably going up after Sunday's game. So that will actually top load too. Right? So recapping the autos. Again, Hassan Haskins out of 100. Mario Goodrich out of 100. Darian Kennard out of 25. Desmond Ridder out of 15. And Sean Ryan out of 10. So thank you, Mark. And anybody else? Got 7 of those left. We got Topps Chrome loaded up in the drip shop. Otherwise, tomorrow's another day. And hopefully we'll get that baseball break really pushing. So I'll be able to make some posts on that tomorrow. I still got a little cleaning up. I didn't finish restocking the shelves here from the show. So tomorrow I should have more time to do all the other fun, fancy stuff. Again, thank you, everybody, tonight. Last call, anything for me before I head out? So you can catch me on Messenger for a little while, especially since I had that cup of coffee before coming here, so I'm not quite tired yet. Otherwise, we'll rip you a new one soon. Take care.